Even watching my fights, because I'm a critic of myself. I never knew how good I was. I never reached my peak. I never had to beat a fighter with my A game. I beat every fighter in boxing with a D and a C game. I never had to even go to a B. And when I took it to a C plus, that was with Diego Corrales, may he rest in peace. With
Hatton.
Ricky Hatton, no. I used the D game to beat him. I never had to really dig in my bag of tricks or bring the best Floyd Mayweather. I had to bring my best out for Canelo. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a future Hall of Famer.
Floyd, why do you think a lot of these guys aren't selling pay-per-view like you were doing it? What are they not doing right, or is it just something different that you were able to do?
I'm not one particular to come up here and say. I'm here to say all lives matter. You know, a lot of times we get stuck. And we're followers. When you hear one person say, "Oh, Black Lives Matters" or "Blue Lives Matters," all lives matter. And what I learned from boxing, what everyone can take in real life, is follow directions, follow order. Don't give nobody no hard time. Because my thing is this: with everybody that's watching this interview or that's listening, because this interview will be played long when I'm gone. When someone breaking your house or someone breaking your car, the first thing we do is we call the police. You know, with me being a fighter and my hands being registered, if I hit a guy for breaking in my house or breaking in my car, it's gonna cost me more money. So I got to work smarter, not harder. I'm gonna call the cops. And it's not right what's going on within this world on both sides. I think we need to communicate better, and I think we need to follow direction. It's rules and regulations to everything.
What do you think of Colin Kaepernick protest?
I'm Floyd Mayweather. Kaepernick need to try to get the starting job. You know, stand up and get the starting job. That's what he need to focus on. But I can't knock him. If that's what he believe in, you know, and the people stand behind him, you know, so be it. He got the #1 selling jersey, so it's obvious he's doing something right.
Floyd, I thought of this question beforehand, before I came here tonight. If any, because now that you're retired, we really love those fantasy matchups, you know.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
Okay.
One thing about me, we don't do, you know, one thing, this is reality. We don't do fantasy matchups. Okay. One thing about me, I kick the ass for real. You know, we know if they was the A fighter, if they was extraordinary, I made them look ordinary. Mm-hmm. You know, when the history books is written, they ain't gonna say, "Oh, he was a coward, he was scared, he was born." You know what they're gonna say?
He was one of the best, if not.
He was the smartest.